Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today is going to be my part 2 of my January book haul. So the first book that I have here is Frostfire by Amanda Hocking. I don't know anything about this book. I mainly picked up this book because I love Amanda Hocking. I read her Trial trilogy, I think, and I also started to read her, I think it's called the Water Song trilogy, and it's got like Wake and Lullaby and all those other books, but I really like her writing, so I decided to pick this one up, and this is the first in a series, or a trilogy, I'm not sure. The series that this one is from is called The Canaan Chronicles. Next I picked up The Duff by Kody Keplinger. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this book, and I know that it's being made into a film, or has already been made into a film, but I've never read it, and I don't really know that much about it, so I decided to give this one a go and see what my thoughts are. Also, I normally don't buy the movie tie-in editions, but I actually really like this cover. The next book that I picked up is This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the second book in the Starbound trilogy or duology, I'm not really sure. The first book is called These Broken Stars, and I haven't read that one yet, but I've heard many good things about it, and I really like this cover. The next book that I picked up is The Golden Sun by Pierce Brown, which is obviously a given as to why I picked this one up. I read Red Rising this month and I really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to get into this one. And this one is signed, as well as my copy of Red Rising. Then I picked up Fairest by Marissa Meyer, and I was kind of shocked that this book is so small. I thought that this was going to be like a standard size book, but it's really only like 200 pages, and I think it's kind of like a novella now that I look at it. I've only read Cinder, so I don't really know what this one's about at all, but I am looking forward to it. I'm just kind of upset that it is so short because I was under the impression that it was a full-size novel. The promotional aspects of this book were a little bit misleading, but I still am looking forward to reading this. Next I picked up A Cold Legacy by Megan Shepherd. This is the third book in a trilogy, and I'm not sure what it's called. I know the first book is The Madman's Daughter, and the second book is Her Dark Curiosity. This one supposedly was inspired by Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, so I'm really looking forward to getting into this trilogy, especially since I have all of the books now. I can try to marathon them. The next book that I got is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, and this is a standalone novel, which is awesome because that doesn't happen very often anymore. The cover of this book is gorgeous. I don't know too much about this book, but I really enjoy Holly Black's writing, so I'm very excited about diving into this one. Unfortunately, my book did come a little damaged right here. I don't know if you can tell. You know how sometimes they print books and the pages kind of overlap, like they're not cut right? That's kind of what happened in this book right here too. I ended up cutting the excess off, so it's not as bad as it was, and I don't see a reason to send it back and trade it because it's not noticeable, especially from the outside. You can't tell at all, and it's just the 2 pages. I think I'm just going to hold on to this one, and it seems like a very intriguing read. The back says, "Children can have a cruel, absolute sense of justice. Children can kill monsters and feel quite proud of themselves. A girl can look at her brother and believe they're destined to be a knight and a bard who battle evil, who might someday find and fight even the monster at the heart of the forest." That's pretty intriguing to me, so I can't wait to read this one. And lastly, I picked up Burn by Karen Marie Moning, or Moning. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her last name, but I absolutely love this series. If you have not checked out the Fever series, I highly recommend it. And this one I got signed as well. I cannot wait to read this one. I love this series so much, and it is on my favorite shelf. I know this one's pretty chunky, but I guarantee you I will fly through this one. So that is it for my second part of my January book haul. Hopefully next month my book haul will be slightly smaller because I'm trying not to buy as many books, but we'll just have to wait and see because I have a problem, and we know this by now. Let me know in the comments below if you ordered any of these books or if you've already read any of them, and let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Waffles! No, don't start doing that! No! And this is the second book. Is it a trilogy? Duology? This is the third book. Is it The Madman's Daughter trilogy? What's the trilogy? First book is A Madman's Daughter.